Okay, so this question is telling you that vector A, which is given to be I cap plus j cap plus k cap, vector R that is given to be xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap, where this x, y, z they are real numbers, then which of the following is false here? So you have to check each of these four options in order to check which one is false, right? So here we are to perform two things. First of all, if you can see here, a dot r is coming frequently and a cross r is also coming frequently. So let us first calculate this thing. So for the solution, let me first calculate a vector dot r vector. Now a vector is given to be I cap plus j cap plus k cap, and when you take the dot product of this with the vector r, so you have xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. So its dot product would be the multiplication of coefficient of I with the coefficient of I here. So it would be 1 into x, that is x, plus the coefficient of j cap with the coefficient of j cap here. So 1 into y, that is y, and the coefficient of k cap here, the coefficient of k cap here. So 1 into z, that is z. So this is the dot product a dot r. And in a similar manner, let us also calculate the cross product of vector A with vector R. So you know how to calculate this cross product. So you take the determinant of vector I, vector j, vector k, and you write the components of vector A. Vector A is given to be I cap plus j cap plus k cap. So the component of I is 1. The component of j is also 1. For k, it is also 1. For R, we have the component of I cap as x, the component of j cap as y, the component of k cap as z, right? So we are to solve this determinant. So it would be I cap, so it would be z minus y, and then you have minus j cap, so accordingly it would be z minus x, and we have plus k cap. For k cap we have y minus x. So this vector becomes z minus y I cap. So you can take this negative side inside, so it would be x minus z j cap, and then you have y minus x k cap. So this is the cross product. Okay, so now let us see one by one our options. So let us take the first option first. So it says del of a dot r is equal to a. So let's verify. So we are to check del of a vector dot r vector is equal to a. So we are to check this. So let's take the left hand side. So it would be del of a vector dot r vector. So del of what is a vector dot r vector? We have calculated this to be x plus y plus z. So this is del of x plus y plus z. Now how do you calculate the gradient here? Del of some function means calculating the gradient. So it would be, we'll write the definition for this del operator, the nabla operator. So that means del by del x I cap plus del by del y j cap plus del by del z k cap, and this function x plus y plus z here. So that means you can separate out the terms. So you have del by del x of x plus y plus z I cap, then del by del y of x plus y plus z j cap, and then you have del by del z of x plus y plus z k cap, right? So when you take the partial derivatives, so here the partial derivative with respect to x would be 1. So you have 1 I cap plus here it would be 1 j cap, and here it would be 1 k cap. Why? Because if you solve this quantity, you are taking the partial derivative with respect to x. So that means y and z would be treated as constant. So its derivative would be 1. It's plus the derivative of y would be 0 plus the derivative of z would be 0. So we only have 1. Similarly for the other terms. So now this is your I cap plus j cap plus k cap, and if you notice, what is this vector? In the question it is given to be the vector A. So this thing is equal to vector A, which is your right hand side. So this option is correct. So this is not our false option. In the question they are asking you what is the false option. So let's go and check for this option number B. For option B, here we are to check del dot A cross R, and we are to check whether this is equal to 0 or not. So we are to check whether del dot A vector cross R vector, whether this is equal to 0 or not. So here, in order to prevent the lengthy calculation, what you can do, you can just see what is this. This is the divergence of the curl of some vector r. It is not actually the curl, because curl is taken whenever you have del here. Okay, so we have to perform the calculations. So what is your vector A cross vector r? The vector A cross vector r, we have calculated this to be equal to z minus y I cap plus x minus z j cap plus y minus x k cap. So this quantity is equal to z minus y I cap So we have z minus y I cap plus x minus z j cap plus y minus x k cap. So that means you have to take the dot product here. Now let me write down the definition here. So it would be del by del x I cap plus del by del y j cap plus del by del z k cap dot with the vector z minus y I cap plus x minus z j cap plus y minus x k cap, right? So you have to perform the dot product here. So when you take the dot product, you have del by del x of z minus y plus del by del y of x minus z plus del by del z of y minus x. So when you take the dot product, you get 0 plus 0 plus 0. So this is equal to 0. So obviously this is equal to the right hand side. So this is also correct. So this is also not the correct option. So we have ruled out option 1 and option B. So let's see this option C. For option C, we are to calculate del cross A cross R is equal to vector A, whether this is true or not. So we are to check. We are to check that del cross vector A cross vector R, this is equal to vector A or not. So we have already calculated this quantity. What is this? This is equal to the quantity z minus y I cap x minus z y cap plus y minus x k cap. So it is equal to z minus y I cap plus x minus z j cap plus y minus x k cap. So we have to perform this cross product. So it would be solving the determinant of this. What is the del operator? This is del by del x I cap plus del by del y j cap plus del by del z k cap. So its components are del by del x, del by del y and del by del z. And then the components of second vector, they are z minus y, x minus z, and we have x minus y minus x. So when you solve this, you have I cap. So taking this thing, del by del z of y minus x minus del by del z of, sorry, here we have y, and del by del z of x minus z minus j cap. So it would be del by del x of y minus x minus del by del z of z minus y plus k cap. So it would be del by del x of x minus z minus del by del y of z minus y. So let's solve this. So when you solve this, you have I cap. Here it is 1 minus of minus 1. Then minus j cap, it is minus 1 minus 1, right? And plus k cap, it is 1 minus minus 1. So basically you have 2 I cap plus 2 j cap plus 2 k cap. Or you can write this to be 2 times I cap plus j cap plus k cap. And what is this? This is your vector A. So you obtain 2 times your vector A. But in the question they were asking whether this is equal to A. No, it is not equal to A. So we got our right answer as the answer C. Now this is a multiple choice question, so there is only one correct option. So option C is the correct option. But for completeness, let me also calculate this fourth part. In the fourth part, they are saying check that del dot a dot r into r is equal to 4a dot r. So for the fourth part, we have to check del dot a dot vector r into vector r. So let's calculate this thing first. So we have del dot, now a dot vector r, we have already calculated this to be x plus y plus z, and the vector r, that is given to be xi cap plus yj cap plus zk cap. So this quantity, we can also write the definition for this one. So we have del by del yj cap plus del by del zk cap, and then you can multiply this. So you have x plus y plus z into x I cap plus x plus y plus z into y j cap plus x plus y plus z into z k cap. Right. So you can now take the dot product between these. So the dot product would be del by del x of x plus y plus z into x plus del by del y of x plus y plus z plus into y plus del by del z of x plus y plus z into z. Right. So now when you take the partial derivative of this with respect to x, so you will apply the product rule, considering this to be the first term, this to be the second term. So you obtain the value as x plus y plus z plus x, right? This is for first term. For second term, you obtain x plus y plus z plus y, and for the third term, you obtain x plus y plus z plus z here. So ultimately, you obtain 4 times x plus y plus z. And what is x plus y plus z? We have calculated this to be equal to a vector dot r vector. So this is equal to 4a vector dot r vector. So let me show you what is a vector dot r vector. A vector dot r vector is equal to x plus y plus z. So this becomes equal to 4a vector dot r vector. So this option is also correct. But we are to take what is false, so in effect we'll cancel out this. So your option C here is the correct option.